On June 17, 1976, in Sutton Coldfield, England, a boy named Scott Adkins was born. He did not come from a family of actors or filmmakers. His family had been butchers for generations, and selling meat was their livelihood. Movies were never part of their world. But inside the young Scott, something different was taking shape. At night, after everyone had gone to bed, he would quietly sneak downstairs to watch films until morning, only to fall asleep in class the next day. He was an ordinary student and an ordinary boy, but his eyes held a dream that had yet to find its name. No one could have imagined that this quiet, shy child would one day become one of the world's greatest action stars. At the age of 10, Scott visited a local judo club with his father and brother, and what happened there changed everything. He fell in love with martial arts instantly. Watching Bruce Lee's films had already planted the seed in his heart, and now he knew this was the path he wanted to follow. 3 years later, when he was 13, he was robbed in an incident that completely transformed his mindset. That experience turned his interest in martial arts into an obsession. The same year, he began training in Taekwondo. The boy who had once been a victim was now learning how to protect himself. He converted his father's garage into his personal dojo and placed pictures of Bruce Lee and Jean-Claude Van Damme inside, saluting them with respect before every training session. At 16, Scott began kickboxing, and by the age of 19, he had earned his black belt in Taekwondo. Gradually, he became a kickboxing instructor with the Professional Karate Association. Yet another dream continued to grow inside him, the dream of becoming an actor. At 21, he earned a place at the prestigious Webber Douglas Academy of Dramatic Art. Unfortunately, financial hardship forced him to leave before completing the course. It was one of the darkest moments of his life. He believed his dream might be over, and disappointment weighed heavily on his heart. Then, fate opened another door. Scott was offered a role in the Hong Kong martial arts film Extreme Challenge, marking his first real step into the world he had always dreamed of entering. He caught the attention of Stephen Tung, head of the Hong Kong Stuntmen Association, as well as British-born Hong Kong film expert B. Logan. For the first time, Scott set foot in Hong Kong, where he had the opportunity to work alongside legendary action filmmakers such as Yuen Wu-ping, Corey Yuen, Sammo Hung, and Jackie Chan. It was an education no acting school could ever provide. It was about proving himself in front of some of Asia's greatest martial arts masters. Then came the year that changed Scott Adkins' life forever. Arlene Liotti. He starred as the Russian prison fighter Yuri Boyka in Undisputed 2, Last Man Standing, a role that would become his signature character. For the first time, audiences around the world saw that this English actor was a genuine martial artist. Every kick, every punch, and every movement was performed by Scott himself. The overwhelming success of the role led to Undisputed 3, Redemption in 2010, and Boyka, Undisputed in 2017, earning him widespread recognition and multiple awards. Sometimes, a single role is enough to change an actor's destiny forever. Even after achieving success, Scott never stopped pushing himself. He appeared in The Bourne Ultimatum, X-Men Origins, Wolverine as Weapon XI, alongside Ryan Reynolds, and shared the screen with his childhood hero, Jean-Claude Van Damme, in 4 different films. Later, he played major roles in productions such as The Legend of Hercules, Wolf Warrior, and IP Man 4, where he portrayed memorable villains. In 2016, he joined the cast of Doctor Strange alongside Benedict Cumberbatch. Interestingly, Scott personally trained Cumberbatch in several of the film's fight sequences. The butcher's son, who once stayed awake all night, secretly watching action movies, was now teaching combat techniques to some of Hollywood's biggest stars. During the press conference for John Wick, Chapter 4, Keanu Reeves was asked about Donnie Yen and Hiroyuki Sanada. Reeves went a step further and included Scott Adkins in that elite group, describing all 3 as real martial artists, while humbly referring to himself as merely a movie martial artist. Coming from one of the world's biggest action stars, Those words carried tremendous respect. Today, Scott is married, has 2 children, and remains a devoted admirer of Bruce Lee. The boy who once saluted Bruce Lee's photograph in a small garage has become a martial arts icon, whom a new generation now salutes with the very same admiration.